Hello, YouTubers. The new time travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Star Trek VHS review. And tonight I am going to review Star Trek Where No Man Has Gone Before, Episode 2. Yes, this is a very awesome story. I really love this episode. It is fantastic. Anyway, before we get started with this review, I would like to give a quick shout out to the Jam Man 1988. The Jam Man 1988, your videos are super awesome. Good job, my friend. And for those of you who don't know who's the Jam Man 1988, make sure to check out his channel on YouTube. Anyway, as I'm saying with this review, in 1965, NBC, after decided to reject the pilot The Cage, NBC executive demanded the show commission, and for the first time, a second pilot. That's right, a second pilot was being commissioned, and decided to have some cast changes to the show Star Trek. Jeffrey Hunter decided not to return to the show because his wife said he was still focusing on movies. Also, Major Barry decided not to return because they considered that they didn't want a female officer to be number one. So, Roddenberry searched around some casts to play this iconic role, Star Trek. Lloyd Bridges was considered for the role, but he was turned down. So they brought a new actor, William Shatner, plays Captain James T. Kirk. Also came to the show James Doohan, George Takei, as who played Lieutenant Sulu, who was a astrophysicist at the time, and Mr. Scott became a chief engineering. But Gene Roddenberry decided to put one character on board the Enterprise, that is Mr. Spock. So, in this episode, the Enterprise is en route onto the leave an exploration mission, the galaxy. However, Kirk and Spock enjoyed the game of playing chess when they received a call from the bridge about a damaged ship recorder that an Earth ship lost 200 years earlier, the SS Valiant. The Valiant has been swept from its path by the magnetic space storm. So, the Enterprise give a full red alert and addressed to the intercom of the rest of the Enterprise staff and crew about the going into the galactic barrier. So what they did, the Enterprise goes inside a pink strange barrier, however, forcing the Enterprise to damage the ship's system and the warp drive. It also forcing a retreat. 9 crew members are killed, and both helmsmen, Gary Mitchell and Dr. Elizabeth Denner, are knocked unconscious. With the barrier effects is gone by Mr. Spock piloted away from the barrier, Mitchell's eyes glow silver and begin to display a remarkable physique. The Enterprise is dead in space with no power to warp. Mitchell became increasingly hostile towards the rest of the crew and became a godlike with a fearsome display of telepathic and telekinetic powers. Mr. Spock believed that the crew may have experienced the same phenomenon. He advised Kirk that Mitchell must be killed, but Kirk, angry, disagrees. Alarm Mitchell that may take over the Enterprise, so decide to maroon him on an unnamed lithium crackling facility on a remote planet of Delta Vega. Once there, the Atlantic Party tried to confine Mitchell, but his power became greater. So he goes on a rampage, and Lieutenant Kelso was killed. And Mitchell escaped by taking Dr. Dana, who developed similar powers. Kirk followed his friend to appear Dr. Dana for humanity help before Mitchell can kill Kirk. The doctor attacks and weakens him. Mitchell fatally injured and Dana before he can recover an effort. Kirk uses phaser rifle to create a rock slide, killing Mitchell. Back on the Enterprise, Kirk make a long entry that both Mitchell and Dana gave their lives in the performance of the duty. And they did not ask why it happened. Spock admits to feeling sympathy for Mitchell and Kirk that there is hope for him. So, how did I like this story? Where No Man Is Gone Before is a great episode and is great directed by Mr. James Goldstein. Great directing, great guy, and also script written, story writing by Samuel A. Peebles. Yup. So I gave this story 5 out of 5. Let's take a look this episode. And this is in a blue box. Spine, the top torn off, but I'll get another one soon. In the back, this is originally aired on September 22nd, 1966. Started 1312.4. And it comes with a Trek trivia. Gary Lockwood went on to star in the classic film 2001: The Space Odyssey, while Sally Kitterman played Major Hot Lips Julian in MASH. Now, there's been an error. It says James R. Kirk, not the later famous James T. Kirk. That was the mistaken error. Sticker label, no print date. I'm sadly to say, this episode does not end it with the Paramount Blue Mountain television. However, it ended with the Desilu logo without the 1978 copyright byline, and followed by the Paramount Television logo, 1968-69 split box 1 logo, and a scratchy film print. That's it for this week's review. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.